Hello, welcome to the Critical Obsession podcast. My name is Mirella,
And I'm Zoe.
and today we're going to react to the trailer of VAMP.
Full disclosure, I had actually already watched the trailer previously, and I watched it and I was like, Morella, we need to watch this trailer. So I'm really curious to know what you have to say about it.
Well, I just watched it 2 times in a row, and I don't know how good the series is going to be, but the trailer is a masterpiece.
No, I told you, right? It was really funny because when I watched it, I was so out of it and so tired. And I was like, and I remember coming on onto WhatsApp and being to you going, oh my God, we need to watch this, blah, 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 blah. And then the next day I'm like, was it really that good? Or was it like a fever dream where I just thought it was that good, And I purposely didn't rewatch it because we talked about doing this potential obsessions reaction to it. So I thought, oh, wait, I had sort of spoken about it with my mom in that I was going to suggest it to her to watch, and she'd already seen it. She was like, oh, it's really good. And I was just like, wow, because it was just, first off, when I first started watching the trailer, I really wasn't sure what it was for. I didn't know it was, whether it was a BL, whether it was a normal sort of, just a mainstream Thai drama or what it was. In actual fact, I don't think I even realized straight away that it was Thai. I don't know why. I didn't really pay that much attention to the text and the title and stuff that. I was more just
it's just probably because of the production. It's so good. You rarely see such level of.
It looks like a film trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, well, I just have to say, GMM with their trailer for Golden Blood, which I'm so looking forward to because, I love Fugewa, and I just can't wait to see that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, but they really need to step up with their special effects and everything. Otherwise it's going to very fast become comical in comparison to say something like this, because if they can maintain this kind of quality in a show, wow.
Yeah,
for real, seriously, wow.
But
just
the editing,
everything,
the editing in this trailer is amazing. I cannot stop thinking about that moment where the main hero is holding a cigarette and he is surrounded by people, and it's clear that they want to attack him, but he is not stressed at all. He's not perturbed. And so when the camera focuses on him lighting the cigarette, and then in the next shot, he is smoking and he is so dirty, bloody, and there's no one around him anymore. That was so freaking good. It was so good. It was amazing.
He didn't break a sweat. He didn't have to stop smoking his cigarette. He was just he's just that good. The special effects, the fight sequences, everything in about is just wow. And then you've got we've got the brooding sort of main characters. Just basically the only thing that that kind of made me laugh, and as I said, weird things trigger me in that way, was the scene where clearly it's a vampire kind of coven or whatever, and the I guess the leader is for the Crimson Alliance. It just made me want to yell out the Crimson Alliance and then giggle. But it's interesting because it's obviously the idea is that the main theme of it is that you never really know anybody, and in this reality vampires exist. So this whole idea of that you don't know if this person that you work with or are friends with or in love with is a vampire or not. And then this idea that of the the prey becoming the hunters and the hunters becoming the prey. And so, of course, obviously humans are starting to realize that vampires exist and I guess are going after them. The other thing that's interesting is that the trailer seems to lend itself to the fact that, as you said, the main kind of, I guess, character, I guess he comes across as a hero, is a vampire. So he doesn't seem like he's like the other vampires, yet he's still being targeted by, it looks like, by the humans. So it's kind of, it looks interesting.
One of the themes is that you don't know anyone. Well, the idea is that you can't really know anyone then one of the main themes is loneliness.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
well, that's right.
the vampire who,
Isolation.
because we saw there's a scene, one single shot, I think, where he's dressed somehow like you see that it's so from the past. So they suggest that he has been living for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, the bit with the sword, yeah. And also it gives itself that anyway as well too, because as I said, if my interpretation of him being this kind of like, you know, he's a vampire but he's not, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm a vampire but I'm not, but sure I kill people but they're all bad, like is if he's meant to be that sort of character,
if he's an anti-hero or a hero.
Yeah, and that's right, and that's especially if he's being then targeted by the police and that for being a killer, then that is an isolating thing too, because he doesn't belong in his world or ours.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's straddling the line somewhere in between, and it does look like he has a love story with the girl in it, who obviously finds out about who he is, and it doesn't look like that's going to go well. But yeah, it looks very interesting. I went on my drama list and did a little bit of a snoopy research on there, but once again, you know, you can edit that sort of stuff, so I don't know how accurate this information is. But there was a comment in there that said that there's going to be 10 episodes. So, and that it looks like it's been on my drama list, like listed as a coming work since like 2020. So it's been in play for a long time, if that's the case. Like they've been, you know, I really hope that this one makes the light of day, like, because it just, wow, I'm really interested.
Yeah, it looks like something worth watching.
It does, yeah. Oh, it's really funny. The scene in the beginning where he's standing holding the umbrella in the crosswalk, and you get the aerial view of I say aerial, but it's not really, it's just an above view of the umbrella and like people walking. It so reminds me of, did you ever watch any of the Resident Evil movies? Yeah, so like it reminds me of a scene from one of the Resident Evil movies, like one of the earlier ones, where like when the outbreak and that stuff first happens, because I'm sure there's a scene like with an umbrella like that in like it's meant to be like Japan or somewhere like that, in Tokyo, in the big crossing district, in the shopping district. And it just like, I had such vibes of it, but I feel like they did it in such a way that it definitely doesn't look like they've tried to copy something. It's like an homage. It's like this, it's like way more of an more intimate scene. It just, it was very clever. I liked the way they did it.
Yeah.
And it's, the other interesting thing about it is the two main leads, or the two main male leads anyway, are both in another drama that's coming out, which is another one which I was going to suggest that we react to at some point. It's called Happy Endings, and it's got Jeff. I'm not going to pronounce Satar. I think is how you say his surname. Who was in Kim Porsche. He plays the cop in this one, and he is also in that. And then the main character, who plays V the vampire in this, is also apparently in the other one too. So that's interesting that they're and I don't know anything about Happy Endings. I haven't watched the trailer. I have no idea what the premise for that one is or anything. I just know that it's something that's like coming because I saw that the trailer was there for it. Or actually I think it's a pilot. I don't know that it's an actual trailer. But yeah, it's interesting. And as I said, this one is the fact that it's been kind of in the works for such a long time. That's on one hand, that's really good because potentially because they've had a lot of time to think about like how they're going to do this, get funding for it. You know, like they've clearly put a lot of work into this trailer to make it what it is. And I don't think I think one of the comments that I saw on my drama list was that I think Jeff had done some sort of interview or something, or was talking about it on Instagram Live or something like that. And I think it's going to start filming soon. So I don't think they've actually started filming the show as yet. So it might be a little bit still before it comes.
This is not even a trailer. This is a pilot.
Well, that's what the comment made it look like, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Someone could be listening to this going, "No, Zoe, it's already finished filming." Because I literally just had a look in some comments on my drama list, so I don't know. Yeah. So, but if it's a pilot, it's very like it's well, it says trailer, so.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. But I don't remember hearing anything about it, even though although 2020,
I mean, it says official pilot.
Oh, it does it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there you go then.
Wait, I'm so confused with their pilots and trailers. Like, sometimes the pilot is just a bigger trailer, right? Or not? Or just like there's the original trailer and then the official trailer. This one is an official pilot. What does it mean, Zoe? What does it mean?
I don't know. I think we need a translator for that. I'm having a look on.
God, the cinematography is so good.
I know, right? I'm having
like even from the first shot while they're filming, what is that thing called? Like, damn it, a gathering of water on the ground. What is that thing called? After the rain. Oh my God.
Oh, a puddle.
Puddle? Like the camera is focused on a puddle, and there are all this
a gathering of water on the ground. It's way more. That's way more. What do you call it? Like poetic sounding,
or idiotic. Anyway, so the camera focuses. The camera focuses on the puddle, and all this. There are all these beautiful colors, and then the inspector steps on it, and then the camera just moves and you see all these girls. I wonder who kills them. Who killed them? Is someone trying to frame him? Does he have bad blood with someone?
Yeah, I know, right? This is the interesting thing. Or is he hunting the person that is filming, not filming, like murdering these people? Like, is that what's happening? You know? So I'm scrolling through on Twitter and trying to find
another
some information.
Another moment that I like was that when he was on the stairs and then these people approach him and there's this other guy and he climbs on the stairs, and at that point they're talking about prey and hunters and how tables can turn, and then the camera tilts so that even though he's several steps higher, they're on the same level. So it's like he does not really have any advantage in that situation. It was an interesting shot.
Yeah, the whole thing is just because I read somewhere here, it's really funny, I read somewhere here and people are saying that the girl in it is also a vampire. And I'm just like, okay, I didn't read that way to me. I read human, but wow, if that is a twist to it or something, I don't know, that's kind of interesting as well.
Oh, if very that's curious. A twist, then that's a spoiler.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's saying, well, maybe not. Maybe it's not a twist. Maybe it's just everybody knows it, and I'm just learning it.
Everybody who, if it's based on a novel, everybody read the novel, so they know, they know the twist.
And we're always like, I don't know, we didn't know about the thing. Wow. But yeah, no, it looks really, really interesting. I am just.
Well, I cannot tell how interesting it is, but the production is amazing.
Well, I think it looks interesting because this is like back in the day, this is the kind of like the themology of this is kind of like the kind of books I would have read, and like I've watched pretty much every vampire movie ever made and things like that. Like, you know, and those kinds of movies. So it looks interesting to me, and I'm curious because this idea of him being kind of in between. I mean, it has been done before in movies and things like that. You have like I'm gonna dip into the vampire lore movie stuff now, but you have the Blade series that had Wesley Snipes in it, where he was like the Daywalker and he was kind of like half vampire, half human, and so he basically like hunted the vampires because he thought they were all evil. And so that sort of kind of idea has been done. If that's what's happening in this storyline, if he is, you know, hunting the serial killer himself and he gets misrepresented to the cops. I mean, it looks like the cops are hunting him. It could also be that the like Jeff's character is not a good character, you know what I mean? And it looks like the leader of the Crimson Alliance does not like the main vampire character. Like, looks like he's trying to kill him. So there's all sorts of things, you know, potentially going on here. The other thing that
was it the leader, the one who said like the cruelest way to kill a vampire is to give him love and then take it away?
Yeah, it was him, I reckon, that yelled out the Crimson Alliance bit. So, it's interesting, you know, or are they punishing him as well because he's been killing his own? Like, there's so much unknown from the trailer. Like, I guess that, you know, as you said, it was the production of it was so good. It's evoked all these questions, and now I'm interested because I want to know, like, what are they going to do with it? Is it going to stand up to what they've given us in this, you know, in this view of it? And the scene that I really liked as well, which I think is the one we were talking about with the cigarette, and that when it pans out and you have this like back view of him and he's standing there and he's like, you know, I guess it's like a white tuxedo shirt almost and black pants, and all the bodies that are on the ground, and they're like laid out like they're in wings, kind of like they were a pair of wings. Did you notice that scene?
I do not notice the wings.
Oh, okay. Like, it just, like, if he was to lay on the ground in between them, it would look like a pair of wings made out of bodies. It was kind of really
like
interesting.
A fallen angel.
Yeah, kind of. Like, it was like a full-on like vibe moment. So yeah, but I'm that scene in particular really intrigued me as well, because as I said, it's interesting. He seems to be somewhere in between the worlds that he fits into. So I'm quite intrigued, and very smoldering and very attractive looking main character. And
I have not seen him before, this actor.
I don't think so either. I mean, I'm sure he's done stuff, but this is just like, yeah. Half of the reason why I think I'm intrigued is because he's just very intense and very, like, brooding. I feel sucked in by him. Yeah, I'm like, I want to know more.
Very well, mysterious.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great vampire, because honestly, like, if he came to you and was like, "Come with me," you'd be like, "Sure." You would not question him wanting to lead you to the darkness. You would just be like, "Sure." Please don't make it hurt too much. But yeah, anyway.
His name is V.
V, the character's name, yeah.
No, the actor's name. Oh wait, no, it's Mike Angelo. Sorry, Mike. The character's name is V, like vampire. Okay.
Yeah, V, yeah. Yeah, he's a Thai Chinese singer, actor, and model. But yeah, so as I said, he's in this other show, this happy ending show with Jeff Satar, so that should be in. I'm curious as well. But yeah, I'm sure, as I said, I'm sure he's been in stuff, but I'm actually, hang on, I can see what he's been in. I don't know that I've seen any of the shows that he's been in. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the show.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
He has, but I'm just not familiar with any of the things I think he's been in. I don't remember watching any of them anyway. I must admit, I haven't watched.
Look, he's been in Chinese stuff, Chinese movies and series.
He has too. Yeah, I just noticed that.
Projects.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So he's obviously bilingual, which is cool.
Maybe more. Well, he knows English as well, at least.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's 35. I would not have thought he was 35, like, at all.
Anyway, not that we focused too much. Who is this guy?
Like, suddenly we're like, he has 2 new fans. I'm like, what a cutie. Okay, anyway. If for nothing else, it's very attractive eye candy. But yeah, no, I'm intrigued. I'm very interested to watch it when it comes out, to see sort of whether or not, as I said, this like really interesting, engaging, well thought out, well edited, well scripted as well.
Well filmed.
Yeah, everything about it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Even the coloring for it and everything. Like obviously something like this is always going to be dark, but they're just the way that they introduced like bits of color and stuff was very cool. Like the end kind of
dark,
not
urban, somehow mysterious.
Yes. And there's
wet.
a scene where this wet, yeah. This like kind of image of just like the damp and cold, like but once again, which fits with that whole like lonely isolation kind of vibe too.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I noticed was in the scene where it's like a fight scene where he like must come down from the ceiling and like lands on one of them, like cuts their throat or whatever, and then does a few flips and stuff, which all look very, very good.
Yes.
There's a shot, like you can't see any wires or cabling. It's done very well. This is why I'm saying GMM, please pay attention to this trailer. Or pilot, whatever it is, pay attention to it now.
Then the choreography of the fights is very good.
Oh, no, yes. It's funny, I actually sent you a clip on Twitter to check out later on, which is like one of the fight sequencing training videos, which is like, I was like, wow, they've really put effort in this, like for real. And so, but yeah, in that scene, it's like this is very, like you said, very industrial kind of like warehouse vibe type scene. But in the background, like the back wall of this place, it actually kind of looks like maybe like it was like a ballroom or something at some point. There's this like a wall in the background that you can't really see, but you kind of can, and it's like a maroony reddy kind of color. Like just like picking a place that's like that and then having that sort of color in there. It's vampires, there's blood, like it's just real, like someone has paid attention, like they've paid a lot of attention to the details, and it looks very cool.
Did you notice
and I just
he's also the executive producer on this series, the main actor.
Oh really? Oh, so it's a labor of love. Wow. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
We're like, when is it coming out? Yeah, so we'll have to keep our eye out. But yeah, it's please let it, please let it get made and get on and be as good as this, because I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm excited to see where they go with it. So I'm glad as well that it wasn't like a fever dream, and it was as impressive as I remember it being, because it was really late and I was really tired. And it's like, when you have a reaction like that to something, and and then like later on, and you, especially because I gushed to you about it, and then I was like second guessing, I'm like, what if it's like actually not as good as I thought it was? Yeah, the trailer is, or the pilot trailer, whatever it is really, really good.
It is.
It's really good. So yeah, I'm surprised actually that there's not more hype around it, because it's impressive.
I did see some GIFs on Tumblr.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I need to hang out on Tumblr more. That's my problem. But yeah. Well, GIFs. Okay, cool. If you see some more, send them to me, because this trailer would have been great to do GIFs from, probably, if I knew how to do that, but I don't. I'm not that clever. But I'd love to find some to retweet. Not retweet, reblog. The terminology. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it, and I'm glad that you liked it. I'm like, yay!
Well, how can one not like it, not appreciate this? It's so well done.
Yeah, it's a bit of a masterpiece, honestly.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see like the like editor and the director and the producer that they've like the little subtle influences from like some Western cinema and other stuff, but it's like it has a different vibe as well. Like, and I don't know whether that's because of the language or what it is, but it just, I'm very intrigued.
Yeah.
Someone should do a drinking game with this one. I feel like I've said intrigued a bunch of times. Like, just take a shot whenever Zoe says, I'm very intrigued. I'm not sure how drunk you'll get, but it'll probably get you started anyway. All right, cool. Well, this is definitely a potential for me.
Yes, I am going to watch it as well when it comes out. or try.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
I cannot promise anything.
I know it's always a fear when it's when something like this is this good, and then you're like, oh, please continue for it to be this good. Please don't let us down. But yeah, as I said, the fact that it's like seems to have been sitting there since like 2020, that the main lead is involved in the production of it. It's definitely, obviously, as I said, a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of passion has gone into it. So I feel good about it. I'm going to be positive. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait.
Let's wait. So
yeah,
I guess this is it.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Share our podcast with people who you think might be interested, and share it on social media. Helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and also let us know, did you find this trailer intriguing? Or was it just me? Bye for now.
Bye.